Hi everyone, this is episode 2. So this time we're going to cover the really important thing that people always want to know when they're travelling to a Southeast Asian country like Siem Reap. Sorry, there's a drill in the background. We're going to cover food and where you can eat.
So many places to eat. Everything, loads of breakfast opportunities, loads of street markets, everything from just regular eateries to your 5-star luxury. And we're going to take you on a whistle-stop tour of them.
Hope you enjoy the journey. So let's talk about breakfast then. They say it's the most important meal of the day. Siem Reap, again, being a great city, if you wanted to, you can get a full English fry up, American fry up, or whatever style. You can get pancakes and all those kind of things. The hotels will put buffets on and stuff like that. Our thing we generally do is it's one of the things we carry around the world, is the fact that we will have a juice. We're a bit unusual because we put vegetables into our juice, and that quite surprises people, doesn't it?
Yeah, I go to the market and they like to give you something free over here. And they're determined they want me to have spring onions and chilies in my juice. I haven't actually tried that yet, but
No, I think that's probably going a bit much. But we do like to put some turmeric in it. You know, it's one of your first words that you learnt, wasn't it?
Ramiat.
Ramiat. They always make them laugh whenever we say that word. Then in the afternoon we'll have a bowl of porridge, bowl of oats, and again we fill it full of fruit that we've got fresh from the local market. So that's what we do. But do you want to tell them a bit more about what's more traditional and what's available over here if you want more of a local style?
Yeah, over here, I mean, obviously bananas are plentiful. So there is always somebody frying bananas or grilling bananas somewhere. But one of the little ladies, well, they do them all over, but makes waffles, and they put coconut in the waffle mixture. But they love to do that and do them fresh, just on a little barbecue, and that's all there is to it. But one of our favourites, we're out here now, is to have noodle soup. They absolutely love a noodle soup. They will put anything in it. It's literally just a few noodles in a big broth that's usually really tasty with lots of vegetables. And that is more of a traditional Khmer breakfast.
And we'd recommend trying it, and we're just sitting here waiting for ours now, and we'll show you it when it comes.
So here we are at the riverside, and this is my local noodle soup for breakfast. There we go, and it's delicious.
So let's get down to the important bit. I think probably in every city in the world now, but definitely over here in Cambodia and in Siem Reap, is where do you go for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, particularly coffee? So there's lots and lots of options here. We've even got a Starbucks, and there's lots of other chains, aren't there?
Yeah, we particularly like one. There are a lot of them called Noi Coffee. So we go to several, but we have one favourite one near the school that we go to, which we go to most days, and sit there and just enjoy it. It's really good price as well. The equivalent to £1 for a huge cup of coffee. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. And also we've got chains that say it's Korean, Chinese chains. You like the bubble tea. What's matcha at the moment is very much in. But our favourite, if you followed us on Facebook for a time, you know whenever we get to Siem Reap, as soon as we arrive, the first place we have to come to is Sister Srey. Now, Sister Srey is a great little coffee shop. We'll tell you why we love to come here in a moment, but also because all of their profits go to an amazing cause.
It's called Apopo. You can see a sign behind me, buy a coffee, save a life. If you follow on Facebook, you'll have seen I've been a few times. The hero rats, and they get sent out to unexplored bits of land where they are so light that they can detect landmines. Anything heavier than a rat would detonate them. So they then make uninhabited bits of land habitable again. It's just a wonderful charity.
But the reason we come here, not for the coffee, no, we come for the passion fruit frozen cheesecake.
It's amazing.
It is just amazing. And we need to quickly get on with it because this one's now defrosting. Thank you. So now we get on to talking about dinner, the evening meal and stuff like that. And wow, have you got an amazing lot of options. Now, if you're missing your English American type stuff, we've got a Burger King, we've got a KFC, we've even got a British fish and chip shop. I don't think it's actually owned by a Brit, but anyway, it's a British fish and chip shop. And there are so many other options. Now, when we first got here, we used to actually cook.
I used to.
You used to cook. Yeah, I didn't. Quite a few of the meals. But we're not doing that. We haven't done that now for quite a while.
No, I suppose I realised that when you're going out and buying everything to make the meals, because you have to buy everything fresh because things don't last over here, it actually works out a lot more expensive to cook it yourself than it does to eat out, because you can eat out at many restaurants. So a lot of our favourites are the very cheap ones. And to buy all the ingredients to do it and stand there and cook, it's more worthwhile and better with more variety to go and eat out. So we eat out every single evening. We have a juice in the morning, we have porridge with fruit in an afternoon, and then whatever we like at night. And there are so many options.
So you've got so many choices here. If you want to go upmarket, you can. We've got a Raffles Hotel. We've got one of these Le Petit Chef, which I think is like some video type meal. I don't fully know, but it's about $100 a head. Champagne ones, you can do it. There's also so many other options of things. I think we've got something like 20 Indian restaurants, or so many pizza places. There's all sorts of it here, but many locals. The other thing is, if you're into something like the South Korean and that kind of food, there's lots of their type of like barbecue places where you can cook and fry your own. So really, there is so much. But tonight we're at one of our favourite restaurants. We thought we'd bring you here. It's a restaurant called Try Me. Really highly recommend it. Great value for money, and they do a special dish that's your favourite, isn't it? So I'll let you describe it, and then we'll show them.
Yeah, we were brought here just by a couple of friends, totally randomly. We've never been, never found it, and we eat here now at least once a week. And my favourite is, it's a traditional Khmer Amok. I have it with tofu and vegetables. I've tried it all over Siem Reap, and there is nowhere that makes it as good as here. It's absolutely delicious.
So shall we show them it?
Yeah, they have. So this is the perfect amok. It has just the right amount of sauce. It's full of vegetables and tofu, and it's super tasty. And there is nowhere else in Siem Reap that makes it as good as this.
And I love the way that it's served.
Yeah, and it looks amazing.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
So it's at night time when Siem Reap comes alive for food. We're now taking a tuk-tuk along the riverfront and just look at all these food stalls.
It's absolutely everything you can want. From you can get your bugs, you can get your shakes, you can get noodles, fried rice, bok choy, sugarcane, you name it, you can get it all from $1.
Nearly all of these here have little tables and chairs, and when I say little, I mean little.
They're the ones you get in kids' nursery schools, the little plastic.
So you have to get used to bending down and sitting on a low table. But they'll serve all sorts of food, and this is just going along. And the great thing about it is these places are open from just as it starts to get dark. Well, there's an ice cream roll one there, look. Just as it starts to get dark. But if you were to come along at sort of 4 a.m. in the morning, which is what you do if you come to Siem Reap because you're going to go and see the sunrise at Angkor Wat, these places are still open, still serving people. There's still people sitting around. There, little coffee shops, little food things. It's just amazing. So come to Siem Reap. You can taste and try just about any kind of food that's going.